My mama told me you better shop around. You better shop around. I cannot get that song out of my head today. Captain Tennille, Shop Around, 1976. Well, I'm shopping. Should I shop for a partner? Should I shop for a Grandpa Daddy? I should probably stay within my age group. I would say, let's do 50 to 70. 50 to 70. No, I can't say no, but I'm not gonna, go out and look. I think I've talked about this. I'm not interested in going for a dinner, a candlelit dinner at Olive Garden in Muskogee. I don't know. I'm not doing that. I'm at McDonald's today, as usual, on Highway 69. I just don't. This highway's always busy, and I can't figure out why there's so many homeless people here. What's his name just complained about just begging, and then they get mad if you don't give them enough money to buy their, fentanyl, their high-end meth, their cigarettes. I don't know. I hide mine now. I don't let them see it. And I think I did tell you all about it. I was out here. I walked away, because I knew what was coming. And sure as shit, here it comes. Can I have a cigarette? Can I have a blowjob? They don't like that. They don't like it when I say stuff like that. But I'm sick of it. I'm tired of hearing that. If you're so poor that you have to ask me for a cigarette, no. And like I said, the only way I'm going to get involved with somebody if they have a little bit of coin. That's all there is to it. You have to have a little, incentive. You have to have an incentive for me to deal with you. And, we're not going to do this. We're not going to play this game as, like that. Like that. Okay, this guy right here, I'm not going to show you. He was collecting money from the little McDonald's, I guess, change, whatever, money, to help underprivileged children or whatever it is. Well, God only knows how many places he goes to collect from those charity jars or charity boxes or whatever. Well, he's taking some money. I mean, come on. Come on, Mildred. It's cash. You can hide cash. You can't hide, you can't hide stuff like, on the internet or any of that. And Cash App. There's always a trail. The Trail of Tears. The interdimensional trail through town. Oh, God. I still need to do a show on that. But it's just, what amazes me are the shenanigans that go on. These people that think they're being, I'm not going to talk about you-know-who, what happened the other day. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about, and you know what I'm talking about. These people, these influencers we're back to the coin again. They're making money off this tragedy. That's all I'm going to... I'm going to zip my lips. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to say his name. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it. I thought about doing a show on it. And the first thing I thought of was, I wonder how many views I could get. I'm low down, but I'm not that low down. Because they are. They'll try to say, a few of them tried to say, well, I'm going to donate X amount of money from the show and give it to, charity, whatever it is. And it's like, no, you're not. No, you're not, Shaquita. Tyrone, you're not going to do that. What you are going to do is you're going to take yourself down to Christy's toy box and buy yourself a brand new double-headed dildo or a butt plug. That's what you're probably going to do. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but you can't fool me. You can't. These people think they can fool me, and I'm 58,000 years old. You can't see. Let's just know. Did you see that? That was the interdimensionals doing stuff. I'm right about this stuff. They don't want me talking about it. But it's just, I'm just not going to cash in off of a tragedy. I remember when 9/11 happened. Oh, you're going to love this story. You're going to love this story. So I was dating you-know-who. And I'm trying to think where we were at. I think we were at Crossroads Mall, outside Dillard's. And of course 9/11 happened, the attacks, and I just had to proclaim my undying love to this man on that day. And where did that get me? In divorce court 16 years later. No, divorce court. No. He left me for a city. I mean, at least I can say that. I got literally left for Las Vegas. But I'm not going to rehash things. I wish him the best. I hope he has a wonderful life. And, I'm grateful to recover, from 5 years of being, I don't know. What do we want to call it? I'm not going to talk about it. I shouldn't talk about it. We don't talk about it. 5 years of hell. But I was thinking back, and I guess it wasn't hell being with you-know-who. I mean, we did have some good times, but I don't know. I won't do it again. I mean, I really don't want to do it again. I'm okay with casual dating. I'm okay with a little, rolling the hay every once in a while, but no, you're not going to sleep over. I'm not going to sleep over at your posh, granular mansion in Muskogee land. I'm not doing any of that. If we go on a trip, I'm taking my own car. I'm not going to have you get pissed off over, I don't know. I have a mouth on me. And leave me stranded out in butt fuck Oklahoma in the mountains somewhere. We're not going to share a room. No, we're not going to share. I'm going to get my own room and my own bathroom. You know how I feel about the what do I call it? The brown word. So we're not doing any of that. What other demands do I have? They must worship me and do everything I say. Or I'm not doing it. I shall never marry again. I really don't. I really don't. All I want to do is build Rainbow Bright Farm and be a spinster. I'll be a 60-year-old spinster. 60. I need to have work done. I need to get my teeth done. No one's going to date me anyway with this, looking like a meth head. That's probably not going to happen. I don't know, Shaquita. So it's another day in Muskogee land, and I can see the homeless lined up over here, looking for a handout, hand up. I don't know. Maybe I should date a homeless man. The one that sits out here every day. Maybe I should do that. We can exchange bucks. We can compare buggies. I don't know. So that concludes the show. We're already up to 10 minutes already. I better get off here, you know. You guys have the attention span of gnats. I'm sorry, but you do. Be proud of it. You know, what do they always say? Run with it or something like that. So keep your wigs on straight and don't throw anyone under the bus unless you find a 60-year-old man with money that wants to worship you. Bye-bye.